and my wife being government agent provocateurs backed by police. As I read, you'll get the idea. I fear for myself that my character is being assassinated by Clarence Reams. His character's been assassinated. He's writing all of these reports. I would also state that Clarence Reams has used people as muscles to, okay, that's what he says about me. Everything he does, he got that down pat. Can y'all see this? This is a picture of the Islamic Institute for Counter-Zionist American Psychological Warfare. Can you see that? Can you see it? Yeah. That sign was tore down right away. Of course, that's a picture of my house right down there.
Hold it back up, Imam Musa. There you go.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. And you can see the house the way it used to look. Look how that boy looks now. It's totally remodeled. That's the way we do with everything. We take it and make things new, more improved. I'm going to try to speed up a little bit here. Okay. We'll deal with this one and this one. November 13th. OPD was dispatched to 8210 MacArthur Boulevard, which is the same building as 8208 for reports of criminal threats. CAD information includes that suspect Reams had been making threats to take out RP, whoever they is, on a YouTube video, and that second-handed information placed Reams in the mosque at the moment. Further information said that the suspect is known to have guns. He has 2 shotguns in his vehicle and drove from D.C. Now, what African American would tell a white police department that a man that they haven't liked and that have ran circles around them for decades and never lost an encounter with them, maybe it's a little back up, a little slide, but never lost an encounter with them. He tells them, this guy just came from D.C., he has 2 shotguns. Now you got to remember though, when he shoots the dogs, he still got his gun in his belt. And he just tells them, yeah, I got a gun in my belt, da, 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 da. When the guy up there in Milwaukee said he had a gun, they just blow him away. Mukhtar has special police privileges. That's the way I see it. Just by what's done here, his actions prove that he is a low-down, rotten, police dependent that loses every encounter that we have. Lost them all. And what reason technically would you have to assault a 73-year-old man at that time anyway? Is there some Islamic reason that he was forced to do that? I mean, we come through it all right. But we come through it in different ways. On the highway, in town. I'll go get the address because they stopped me in front of a motel on North Broadway somewhere. I can go back and retrace my steps and get the exact place. And we can ask the name of the residence. We can get that in a court order from the hotel, the motel. They will witness that the police had me outside the car and was shining a light in my eyes. Can you go up? Can you go down? Can you go to the right or left? And I told them this is a medical examination. And there was another white man there with him. The attack was arranged by the police department. The operation was arranged by, I got a bill here from Oakland just a visit to the hospital. $12,167. That's for a visit and the stitches in my head. But from here, this full brain setup that they gave me, they broke it down, but that was $8,000 only. Wait a minute. How can you get a brain surgery that's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000,
Plus
$400,000?
Plus to stay in there, as long as you did.
I don't know whether it's $500 a day or what. This is all bull, S-H-I-T. That's the beauty of having this right here and having witnesses. It don't fit. None of this fits. Nothing what they say fits at all. Okay, when officers arrived, they contacted reporting parties. Saqila Mujahid, wife of victim, victim Mukhtar Mujahid. Now you got to remember, when they came to any situation, they never asked me anything. The only thing that's pertinent is Clarence Reams. This is the deed. This is a text, this is a deed. I know it's far away, but you can see Clarence Reams, 1981, right? This is on the deed. That means, whatever it means I have a right to be there. When they write up this stuff, it's as though I don't have a right to be in the masjid. Brother Musa misuses masjid funds. I didn't bring the other paperwork, but for 2013 and 14, we was on, well, more years than that, but we was on Section 8. We got just about $15,000 a year. You take those 2 years, that's $30,000 in those accounts. The account they went in, you can check it, right on the check. It's only $24,000, $24,900. This is on my mother's house. So they said you can't take money out of a Muslim account, which don't have nothing to do with them, right? But I don't have up until recently, I didn't have no personal account. All money I came by, I put it in the Muslim account. The money that came into me from outside was 10 times whatever came through these boxes and all that, all the time. It was mine. All the money I made on books, and I bought most of this property, that was my technical money. It was known knowledge that I gave that stuff. And I didn't there's nothing around here with my name on it. It's all Masjid al-Islam. Out there, everything is Masjid al-Islam. To say that we spent money from the account means that would be a misuse, a stealing of money. That is the only accusation that nobody has never made. They have said it's a Shia masjid, right? It's this, that, but never Imam Musa stealing money. So anyway, let's get back to where we was on, yeah. They said she informed officers that Reams had been threatening her via social media, that Reams was founder of Masjid al-Islam, but he had been voted out January 20th by the board of directors. Wait till we get on the board of directors. what the court said, the lawyer said. Another officer spoke with Mr. Mujahid, who said Reams had posted videos on social media stating that he would 187 Mujahid and his wife, and that he, Reams, had gotten a green light to take out the Mujahids. You know, the Negro is so stupid. When everything was going funny with Abdul Malik, it was a clear indication. Here come friends of mine, pull up, open the trunk, and they got AK-47s. They said, we'll take care of that. I said, no. We don't do that type of thing. That's like Danny Stolen. What I said was the police, since Mujahid and his wife are useless now. All the stuff they done said, they're useless. At the masjid, it may be 5 people come in there, but that's about it. They don't come there no more. They don't come unless they done had a big pump-up rush. From when I left, there is 4 or 5 people come there on Jummah. That's it. And they have never asked me anything. All they do is cuss at me. The dumb Arabs, not dumb Arabs, the white shoe-wearing Arabs that come, it's about 3 or 4. It's 1 Negro or 2 with, that have always been on the scene to guard and protect Mukhtar. That's what the 187, I was telling him, and I'm telling y'all again, the way the police department works, the way the television works, the way all of it works, is if you reach a level where you are no more use to the government, either they're going to get rid of you or have somebody get rid of you. They was hinting at me that I should be mad by now and that I should get rid of them. And I hinted back to the police, you get rid of your own niggas. I'm not doing that. And the proof of it is that was years ago. And we're still here just relaxed and taking it easy. But that's not the way they are. You talking about paranoia and worry? They worried about that white man now. Oh, they didn't have me bust him upside the head. They didn't have operations. And they know that if anybody grabs me or my wife, we're going to start hollering and telling on everybody. That's what they know right now. That is a fact. That's just a fact. Everybody is saying, do this, that, and another. I tell them, we're not doing anything. Anybody close to me, if you ain't got enough sense to be mad at the system instead of the sucker, I said, this is a fool. You got to forgive that dummy. He's a dummy. Nobody, Abdul Malik and them wasn't stupid enough to do it. Nobody was stupid enough to let the police have them do all of this stuff. It's insane. And it's all written down. No matter what they say, all of this is written down. Clarence Reams is of this. Terrell Reams is of that. The other one was, I don't have it, it's on my other son. They are all gangsters and murderers, and that's what he done wrote. That's super snitching. That's not normal just snitching. You can't do that and expect everybody to sit around and say, yeah, that's Mukhtar, man, he all right. They're not going to say that. But ain't nobody around me going to put their hands on them. I done told them, stay out of my business. This is beyond your ability. They stop it. They say, this is going too far. You know, like you said, even about when they would do certain things, you say, man, I just feel bad for you. You have to put up with that. I say, you don't see me saying, this is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I signed on for. I not only signed on for it, I like it. I actually like it because it tests spirituality. It tests your patience. It's good for you. And you can read all this. It's good for your patience. You talking about kindness, you'll be super kind when you go through this. Okay, I'm going to try to speed it up. With orders were taken in custody. Reams was contacted exiting the building through the front door. He complied with orders and was taken into custody with guns drawn without incident. That's when they got a tank outside. A search incident to arrest revealed the missing key on Reams's car ring. Look at the stupid stuff they write. Then a SWAT team cleared the building, finding no one else. When Mr. Mujahid walked into the building and noticed surveillance, he didn't put up surveillance cameras. He don't have no reason to do that. They didn't work anyway. Now, documents such as tax forms and property accounting forms that belong to the organization and not to Reams. All the stuff I took from here, everybody knew I took it from here to there. I'm getting together 3 files because at that time I'm saying I'm going to hit it with the court. I didn't know this other blessing was coming. But I had a good feeling that with all of that stuff, they had to make a move. They had to make a move. So they gave all that. They didn't give it to them. They kept it themselves. The police kept it to go through piece by piece. Documents such as tax on county organization and not Reams. The police report notes that the forms did not have Reams' name on them. All of them have my name on them, but did have Mr. Mujahid's name. Okay. OPD was, this is 17th, dispatched. Andrew said he advised that Reams had prior 602. That means I got prior these things here, 602, 602. This is trespassing. Trespassing. By the way, trespassing on 602, yeah. They put on there that I'm required to stay away from Masjid al-Islam, or they put here the temple, till the case is over. Not them. I'm required from the court that if I want this OR, I'm going to stay away from the masjid. That's what they put on me. Now, he's telling the people that I'm working with the police. Well, I must be crazier than they are. And it must be an upside down town going on in Oakland. Okay. Organization, Reams had prior 602 threatened not to cooperate next time. Yeah, I told the police, I'm gonna come right back to this building on the 13th. I said, I'm coming right back here. You just take me to jail again. Which, thanks to Allah, they did. I just got off the phone calling the police department down there, and I got a report, you know, I filed a report on them on the 17th, the same day I got arrested. Previous arrest of subject with a gun here before as a result of the dispute that Mr. Reams had nailed the door. So I didn't nail the door. There's no lock on the door, so I put a screw in there to hold it. On arrival, OPD, Mr. Mujahid, who advised that Reams is not allowed on the property. Okay, how can you keep somebody out of my shit anyway? Who are you? I mean, who are you if you know,